back to New York. I'm here this weekend, finally, not for business. I'm here because previews for Betty Boop open this week. And I've mentioned in previous videos, my husband is associated with the production of Betty Boop. I'm here visiting him because he's basically here for a month and a half, and that's a very long time to go without seeing your husband. So it'll be a fun weekend. I'm here, this is Friday, I'm here through Monday morning, and we'll see what I get up to. Good morning. We're having a very slow morning today because we were out very late last night. We went and saw the Betty Boop show, as you saw, and it was just the most spectacular. It was colorful and it was fun and it was just, it's the most vibrant, like energetic show I think I've ever seen on Broadway, between the costumes and the sparkles, and then of course like Jasmine Amy Rogers just is the most amazing actress, and her voice is just it was just such a good show. So you have to go see Betty Boop. But then we bumped into friends of ours who we knew that they were in town this weekend, and we're gonna see them for dinner tonight, but last night they were in the same row as I was sitting. So we ended up going out for a drink with them after the show. Anyway, I don't think we actually got back to this apartment until like 1:45, possibly later. It was, I was so tired because I woke up at 3 a.m. yesterday to get to the airport. It was one of those days. So after a massive avocado toast and some coffee this morning at Grind, I am getting ready now. I'm gonna go find a Crunch Fitness here in New York because they have like the options for membership that you can go to all the different crunches, and that's my home gym. I'm gonna get a workout in, still plowing through Shreddy, but I'm still just reeling over last night's show. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. And actually, let me show you the souvenirs that we got at the merch table. So first and foremost, they had Pudgy stuffed animals, and he's so cute because they use a Pudgy puppet in the show. And his ears are like wire so you can bend them. Oh, he's so cute. I picked out the tote bag, which is Where I Wanna Be, one of the major songs in the show. Then Sandy got the new t-shirt, Betty Boop Takes on Broadway. And then you know me, I need my coffee mug. So I do have the one for the Chicago show. This is not easy to do one-handed, hold on. So the one that I have at home, it's exactly the same on this side, but then when you flip it over, it says Chicago under Betty. So now we have the New York version. Never mind our dirty dishes, but we did get the Boop cocktails as well. They had I think it was the Empire Spritz, and then he had some sort of Manhattan style beverage, but the little cups match everything too. And then there was also a baseball cap that my husband got, and if I can get it later, he's wearing it right now and they had to run to a meeting, but it's really cute. It's got a little Pudgy on the side too. They definitely made their money off of us last night, but you know what? It was the first time I got to see it in New York. I knew I wanted the Pudgy stuffed animal and the mug because how can you not? Anyway, I am heading off to the gym now. It's quite a walk and it's a little chilly outside, so hopefully this isn't too bad. It feels so good to be fresh and clean and showered after an actually pretty good workout, but also after running around last night with the show and the drinks after, and you just feel Like, New York just has a way of embedding itself in your pores. I'm showered, back at the apartment, feeling good. I have some work that I have to get done this afternoon because the guys are still in meetings for, I think, another couple of hours. But I wanted to show you a little treat that I got myself. Next door, there's this little coffee shop, and it's all like Japanese-style coffee and fun snacks and things. And they had acai bowls, which lately I have just, I'm loving them. There's an acai place, well it's not, it's called Smoothie King, but they have acai bowls in the town where we live, and lately that's been like my craving, you know, so I found one here, and let me show you. It's definitely not as big and ridiculous as the ones in Tennessee, but it's from the little spot called Frozen Espresso, and hopefully it didn't freeze totally solid while I was in the shower, but I didn't want it to melt. There we have a very tasty looking acai bowl. It's got like a sort of shaved ice almost acai consistency, and then there's all kinds of seeds and fruit and granola, and I'm gonna dive in and get some work done. Now, by no fault of theirs, it is a while later now, and I mean a few hours later now, and the guys have not returned. I just got dressed, and I think I'm just going to take my book that I am currently loving. I read the entire Hades and Persephone series, the like Touch of Darkness, Touch of Malice, Touch of Chaos, and there's another one. And then I discovered there's 3 other books, like not directly in the same storyline, but kind of a different perspective. So I'm gonna take my book and my phone, and there's about 3 wine bars right in the vicinity of this apartment. And if you're wondering, what does the apartment look like? It is literally just one very long hallway with 1 bedroom on that end, and then you turn around, the kitchen, and this is the extent of the living room. And then you just have the other bedroom on the other end and the bathroom. And that's it. That's where the husband is for the next month. I'm gonna take this all in my fabulous new Betty Boop bag, and I'm just gonna go enjoy myself until they text me that they're either back or on their way. Morning. It is Sunday now, and I am coming to you very sweaty for my post Central Park run, which was fantastic. Today's shreddy workout was a 35-minute easy run, so it wasn't like pick up the pace for 4 minutes, drop it down for 2 minutes. It was just straight 35 minutes of running at your own pace, and I conveniently timed it to the day that I wanted to go up to Central Park. While I was there though, I'm hearing like music and cheers and all of that. And I guess today was the New York City half marathon. So I also saw lots of people walking around with their like finisher capes, and it was crazy, crazy crowded in the streets. There were blockades everywhere and policemen and just absolute chaos, as you would expect in New York City, but amplified because of the half marathon. After I finished my run, felt really good. It only rained a little bit, so only got slightly drenched. I walked back and went to Bread's Bakery. I love Bread's. I told myself if I did the full 35 minutes of running, I could treat myself to a little baguette with some lox and cream cheese, and it was so delicious. Then I wandered back towards the apartment, and I'm gonna put you here because I stopped at Amy's Bread, because how many bakeries can you hit in one day? When I was walking with the guys up towards where they had to branch off to go to the studio, Sandy mentioned he would really like some Irish soda bread because tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. So I grabbed that at Amy's Bread, and it looks pretty good. It feels very dense. I don't know, they had Irish soda bread at Bread's as well, but I had seen this in the window and it looked really good. So hopefully it's good. How can it be bad, really? And then I swung into the Amish market on the way home and grabbed a Irish butter with Irish soda bread. And I also picked up something that I haven't seen in stores since really I was in Portland many, many moons ago, and that is the Bragg apple cider vinegar refreshers. I've had these before. They have a cinnamon one, and I think they have a berry flavor, but I saw it at the Amish market. I have been running and going all morning. Actually, my steps are probably, let's see where we're at. It is currently 11 a.m. and I am already at 11,760 steps. I'm very proud of myself. And I know I'm gonna get many, many more because today I have to go to Macy's and then to Saks to find a dress for the opening of Boop, like the official opening. We're in previews now, which will be April 5th. Oh, those are so good. So good. It's like an appley, cinnamon, delicious treat. I am about ready to wander down. I think I'm gonna stop at Macy's first. And then depending on time, because I am seeing a show, I thought it was at 5, but it is at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Friends of ours who we actually went out to dinner with last night are in town visiting their son who lives here. So they offered to take me with them to see it this afternoon while Sandy is working. I also think because I may have to go right from Macy's to the theater, I might have to switch to iPhone footage for the afternoon because obviously the theaters here do not want you bringing point and shoot cameras in for the shows. Oh wow. Yeah, this is not nearly as good, but it will have to do. There are so many cute dresses. Oh, I mean, come on. Okay, we have a few to try on. This one I don't think is gonna work because it is a size too big, but it's just a nice costume dress. For what I am looking for though, I think something more like this might work. Or, because it is Betty Boop, I think this might be the perfect opening night dress, but I could put it on and it could be terrible, so we shall see. I absolutely love this one. This is a Donna Karan one with the signature gold band here. I don't know if it's too like businessy for a Broadway opening. I would also have to get it tailored because even standing like on my tippy toes, it is quite long. But let's try it with some evening lighting. Oh, there we go. Maybe. It's a maybe. I think in my last clip, I was in the dressing room at Macy's in New York City. And after that, the trip got so crazy. I was running from Macy's to the apartment to drop the dress off, which I did find. And then I had to go meet friends for a debut. We saw Maybe Happy Ending, and it was very cute. I will give you a better review when I actually have time. And then after that, I ran off with them to dinner and drinks and then back to meet Sandy at the apartment. And the next day was just absolute chaos. It was running to the airport, it was trying to get where I needed to go on time, and I just feel like a chicken with my head chopped off right now. So I had to come back home. Hey, get off the table! I had to come back home because my next leg of the journey is in New Jersey and I have customer visits. And I had no samples with me, I had no business clothes with me, because I thought I would be coming back home. I didn't realize how much of a time crunch everything would feel like. So I did get home last night, and I had to clean cat boxes, do laundry, quick have dinner, get unpacked, do laundry, repack, and then this morning has just been trying to work while also packing again, getting all of my samples together for my customer visits the next couple of days. So forgive me if the vlog is a little patchy at the moment. I am just getting ready to head off to the airport, just packing my greens. On the way to the airport, however, I have to stop at the tailor and get the dress that I bought at Macy's fixed and snatched in a few different areas because it's a little boxy. It just needs a little more shape to it. And if they can do anything for the length, because opening night is a gown occasion, I need to then go to the chiropractor and get my adjustment, and then right from there I have to go to the airport, and I'm hoping I have like an hour and a half or so before boarding that I can get some emails done and get set up for the next couple of days. My poor kitties are so confused though. They're like, wait, you just got home and now you're leaving again. Why do you have your suitcase again? It's pathetic, but it's really cute. Okay. I miss you, bud. This dress is turning into a bigger project than anticipated. I went to the tailor and she had me try it on, and she's able to fit the top part, but for the length, I don't know why I just assumed tailors had fabric, but she doesn't. So I just got done at Hobby Lobby running around. I have 10 minutes before I have to be at my chiropractor appointment, and I'm hoping that this material works. For some reason, both my husband and the tailor were like, oh, black is such a better color to put underneath red. This is the color of the dress. She's already got her pins in there. And then the color we will be putting underneath it is this like satiny black. I mean, how was I supposed to know what kind of fabric to pick out? I just went for the special occasion section of Hobby Lobby. So now after my chiropractic appointment, but before I head back to the airport, I'm going to swing back through the tailors, drop this off, and hopefully it is done in time for opening on April 5th. Of course, I leave to head back up to New York April 2nd, 4th. It's shortly before that, so I'm just praying that this can get done in time. This is not a good day for a travel day. It's just been a very stressful morning because running around, and then of course there are things at work blowing up as they do when you need to be on your way somewhere. But it's okay, we're just rolling with it. Hopefully I can get a big ol' adjustment today because my hips hurt and my leg hurts, and I'm like 2 days before it's supposed to be that time of the month, so everything hurts anyway, and all the travel yesterday and sitting in airplanes just made it worse. After a very long travel day. It's literally 9:45 right now, and I have a really good feeling that there's not going to be anywhere that I can DoorDash because I have not had dinner and I'm very hungry. Oh dear. My flight got delayed for 2.5 hours, so I was stuck at BNA, which, as much as I travel, I have to say, BNA is one of the worst airports. There's nothing unless you love fried chicken. It's a really kind of just get there to get to a flight kind of airport. You don't want to hang out too long. And unfortunately, I was stuck there for an additional 2.5 hours. I had a really pathetic, very expensive Cobb salad. And I worked. And then I finally boarded my flight. But the boarding time on my app was incorrect, because I started heading there a few minutes ahead of boarding time, and they were already calling my name on the PA system that I was late, so it was not great. Please have something in DoorDash that I can get tonight. Okay, I need to shower and figure this out, and I will check back in with you later. I've got friends on in the background, as always, when traveling, and the DoorDash just arrived. I ended up with Chipotle, just because really nothing else sounded good. And this is going to be a very quick, easy dinner. We got the chips and guac. And then I usually get a chicken pepper salad, which I'm realizing I probably should not be eating in bed. Since this is a Residence Inn, to make myself feel better, I did put it on a plate to reduce any odds of staining anything with delightful pico de gallo and Chipotle chicken. With that, I am going to eat this, enjoy some friends, and go to bed because I have to be up early tomorrow. I told myself when I got here tonight I was going to do a workout. That obviously did not happen because with the delay, and then I'm just too exhausted. So I will wake up early tomorrow, do a workout. I have to run to Walmart is nearby, get some cards in case I miss customers that I'm planning to just stop by and visit, and we'll see where the day goes from there. It is now Thursday, and I just got home from a day of visiting customers, and it's not really that entertaining when I travel for work, because my gist is just wake up, go see customers, prepare for next meetings in the afternoons, grab lunch somewhere, and then come home, sit on emails, watch Friends, and order takeout. Like, it's really not
not that entertaining. So I wanted to spare you the details. I'm about to get ready to head to the gym, do another shreddy workout. I have like 4 days left, and I'm really sad because I've really enjoyed doing Shreddy 70. So we'll see what's next. I did see that Grace now has a new challenge coming out with Shreddy that's like her wedding prep. And while I have already prepped and been through a wedding, I might do it just because the exercises that she has, it's like very heavy and lower body, cardio, and I think she said Pilates. We'll see. Let me get through Shreddy 70 first, and then we'll decide. Tomorrow, I still have one more day of customer visits. I've got a couple in the morning, and then I head to the airport in the afternoon. So if I can squeeze in some time to edit this evening, I will try to get this video up. I know I usually post Thursdays. It might be Friday though, depending on how far I get tonight. I do have some meeting follow-ups from this afternoon and yesterday, so we'll see what I can do. As always though, I do want to say thank you so much for watching. If you have made it this far in the video, bless you. I'm not sure between New York, New Jersey, and the millisecond that I was home in between the two, what this vlog's gonna look like. So I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up as always. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next week.